Guys, welcome back to another video. You've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. Today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day, the fourth installment in the Spider-Man franchise. Going to be talking about the storyline, my favorite characters, my favorite moments. Yeah, let's get into it. Obviously, we know the plot is set 4 years after the events of No Way Home. Peter now lives in total isolation. After the whole event and his friends' memories getting wiped out, we know MJ and Ned don't remember him anymore. We see him as a Spider-Man that people have waited for a long time, a street level fighting normal day robbers and thieves kind of Spider-Man, not everyday multiverse or not everyday Thanos. And he's also going through some changes which we're going to be talking about later on. We see him forge a very strong bond with Frank Castle, the Punisher, played by John Bernthal. I absolutely love this character. Made his movie debut, we've seen him in Daredevil, we've seen him have his own television special. I know it was announced some months ago that he's going to be joining the cast. I know it got us hyped for the movie, and rightfully so. I don't think we've seen the Punisher in the movie since the Punisher movies, which was like early 2000s before the MCU, and I really enjoyed their chemistry in this. And he was also so funny too. Really liked his character. Speaking of characters I really liked, they introduced Yelena in this, played by Florence Pugh. Obviously we know her, the sister of Black Widow. She's part of the new Avengers. I still have to watch that one, but she was a great addition to this movie. Like, fans will always joke about, like, whenever New York City gets destroyed, like, are there any other heroes that helps out? Peter came to ask her for help and she's like, nah, that's small potato. She was like, the new Avengers, we handle big potato, like what he's doing is small. Some really funny moments with her in it. And of course, it's Florence Pugh. Love seeing her on the screen. Another person I love seeing on the screen, Jean Grey, played by Sadie Sink. This character has been rumored for a while. Really liked the way she was introduced. I kept wondering throughout the whole thing, even when she was possessing people and we didn't see her face yet, I was like, is Jean Grey going to pop up? Is she going to come and help? Is she going to be a villain? And we got our answers. Obviously very powerful, telekinesis, telepathy. We know she's part of the X-Men and she's already been confirmed for the next X-Men movie coming out in, I think, 2028. She was just giving it to everyone in this movie. We see her control so many people. We see her control the Hulk. Bruce Banner obviously trying to control the Hulk and not go mental. We see her be like, nah, you do as I say. Lots of great action scenes in this one, and this one was one when the Hulk faced Spider-Man. And this is also the biggest I've seen the Hulk, and I'm really happy, because I don't know what they've been doing with him in the other movies. Another person that we see Jean control is Frank Castle when she's trying to get to VMAX, believing that it's like a secret weapon or a secret facility that they're keeping her sister in, only to find out that VMAX is actually a faded Ventmax label that was on the ceiling, on the air vents that Jean Grey's sister saw before she died, and she just started going crazy. Hot take, Jean Grey at her strongest could take on Dr. Doom. With her telepathy and telekinesis, the power that she has getting into people's minds, like she will be a high level threat. And the fact that she hasn't even been confirmed for Doomsday, or maybe it's a surprise. We'll see, because Spider-Man hasn't even been confirmed too. This scene here too, Jean Grey controls MJ to make Peter think that MJ remembers him. The twist from MJ was crazy. Like, at one point they're like, oh yeah, you remember me, I remember you. I know Peter is happy. And before you know it, MJ turns around and she's like, oh, you really thought it was MJ? You really thought she remembered you? And obviously this pisses Peter off. And like I said before, Peter has been under some changes. His DNA is mutating and there's an upgrade to his spider instinct. We see the black eyes when he enters like a trance-like state, which makes him more dangerous and more powerful. Which we also see in one of the best scenes in the movie when he fights the ninjas. The action scenes in this movie were so good. Jean Grey is like, who are you? Are you Spider-Man or Peter? You have to choose one. And he's like, I'm both. And he's like, hard. After everything unwraps, the ending scene, and he runs into Ned. And they have their handshake, and instantly Ned remembers. And it makes you think like he spent all this time with MJ, but it took one handshake with Ned and he remembered everything. I genuinely hope if there's going to be a fifth movie, they continue their friendship, because it was so great to see. As far as Peter and MJ, I'm not too keen on that really. I feel like this connection was teased in the movie and I'm excited to see where this could go. Then in the after credit scene, we see this tracker. And also, this was so wholesome to see. Like, Ned made this to keep track of Spider-Man. And we also know Peter was keeping track of him and MJ. So in a way, that connection was always still there. Then in the after credit scene, we see this tracker. And it points to a spotting of Spider-Man on another planet. Now, this could just be Marvel playing with their fans. Or could it be another Spider-Man coming? Could it be Spider-Man fighting in Doomsday? Or could it be Miles Morales? I'm reaching. But yeah, it was a great little after credit scene, and it's different from the normal actors teasing an upcoming storyline. Then we have the box office, and I'm not even someone that likes to look at the numbers, but this is insane to see. And we know how big No Way Home was, so for Brand New Day to gross this much in under 3 weeks, that's an achievement for real. That's Tom Holland putting his Spider-Man at the top of the rankings, even over some of the group MCU projects. All in all, this was such a great watch, great action scenes, you know, felt a lot more grounded than the normal Spider-Man movies. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars on my Letterboxd. Check out my Letterboxd for all your favorite movie reviews. I also did a full written review on the movie. Check it out. I'm sure we'll be getting a lot more announcements from Marvel in the next few days. Endgame has already been announced to be back in cinema in September as we head towards Doomsday. But yeah, the MCU is looking very exciting. Let me know what you guys think. Have you watched the movie? Do you like the movie? Do you like this reaction? And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.